Hello, everybody, and welcome.
No.
I have to keep talking right now because we're doing a lot of stuff here.
Oh no! Keep talking, everybody! I don't want to explode!
Welcome. I'm disabling mods because I don't need it. Welcome, everybody, to a really fun party game I found called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. It's a local multiplayer game for 2 or more players. I am the diffuser, and my friends, who are very wide-eyed and slack-jawed, must help me defuse it. That being Seely here, she'll be my expert. I am not allowed to look at the manual, which is what Seely's doing, except I had to for this recording. Moving on. And she is not actually allowed to look at my screen. You know, you can do this just for fun if you want to isolate yourself, but basically the point is that I have one view and they have another view. So, you can either get a print manual, or you can just find it online at bombmanual.com. So, I guess that means I gotta go to bombmanual.com then. Because, yeah, you need to get that manual version verification code to make sure you're playing the right one. So, fine, I'll go to www.bombmanual.com. Here we go.
So this is what his laptop looks like.
Shush. So, then you can view it as a PDF or as a web page. We'll just do the web page. And here we go. So this is what my laptop. This is our second screen. So let's see here. Verification code 241. So we'll just go over and input that in onto my PC. They would tell me what the code is, and I would input it. Yay. All right, let's go over some controls, I suppose.
How controls a game like this? But you only have the mouse of the. Uh-oh. So this is what the bomb looks like.
Yep, so you can click and drag it around, right-click, deselect things, rotate it by clicking and dragging, almost like if you're working with a 3D model. And fortunately, things highlight with the yellow button when you... yellow highlights will let you know if you're selecting a current module and what you're doing with it. So, without further ado, let's get into showing off a little bit what this game can do.
So, it should be said, ladies and gentlemen, I've definitely been familiar with this game for a while now, but that's only because I've been involved in Logan's streams where he was playing this game. That being said, this is the first time I'm actually seeing this in action. I was usually only really looking at the manual he sent to me.
Which is fine. So the first bomb, everybody has to start somewhere. So yeah, for the sake of this demonstration, Seely was helping me just so I could get the timing down right.
Hi.
So yeah, I'm not allowed to look at the manual, but I'm totally going to be looking at the manual so I can record and show you how a normal game would work. So it would begin, and I have 5 minutes. We have to defuse this bomb, and I'm just alone.
Oh boy.
And I have to tell her, okay, so what do we got here?
Last man on Earth.
So I would tell her, okay, we're going to scroll down and get ready for some diffusing here, because first on our list is, I think I told you we wanted to work on the symbols first. So you go down to keypads here on the subject of keypads. And so the point of this is that I would say what symbols I have, and out of these 6 columns here, only one column of symbols has all 4 of the symbols that would be on my bomb. And once she determines which one has those 4 individually, she would then go from top to bottom and tell me in the order from top to bottom which of these 4 symbols I need to push. So I would say, okay, dragon 3, black star, C with a dot, candelabra thingy, and she would say, okay, looking at this column from top to bottom, you would want to push the candelabra one first, then the C with a dot, then the dragon 3, and the black star. Such as that. I think this is what we were trying to communicate here. Yeah.
Anytime now.
See, they pretend like you're telling me the symbols.
Okay, press the candelabra first.
Okay. This one. That's the one, right? I'm stalling for time because I don't know what I was doing in this first recording. Come on,
Lord.
past me.
Ladies and
Push the
gentlemen,
button.
this is something we like.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is something we like to call immersion.
Yes, that was
Okay,
the
the
C.
C, then the dragon 3, then the star.
And there. Now that one is diffused. So I'm like, okay, let's move on. Next one is wires. So
it's always the fucking wires.
So she would scroll up, and she would say how many wires there are. I'd say, okay, there are 6. So I would tell her there are 6 wires, and so she would, in that section, look at the 6 wires logo here. So if there are no yellow wires, which we can't, so there are yellow wires, so move on. If there's exactly 1 yellow wire and there's more than 1 white wire, well, there's only 1 white wire, so if there are no red wires, cut the last wire, but there is a red wire, so finally, it just says cut the 4th wire. Seely, say cut the 4th wire.
Cut the 4th wire.
Thank you, Seely. Okay, so then I would say, okay,
What
cut
are
the
you
4th
waiting
wire.
You'll get your
There
Scooby.
you go.
You'll get your Scooby snack in the mail.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
shush. Sit there. Finally, buttons. So we'll scroll over to buttons. It's just below it.
Ooh, what does this button do?
DD, don't.
What does this button button do? What does this button do? What does
So
this button
it says
do?
red and says hold. And if you look at number 6, it says that the button is red and says hold. Just press and immediately release it. It's that simple.
Okay.
Press and
Say.
immediately release the button.
Got it.
Woo!
Hopefully this thing isn't terribly finicky with how long you hold it.
And the bomb is defused.
Whew.
Only the first one.
The Earth shall live another day.
Best time.
That's about it. That's about it. Yeah, that's the best time because that's the best thing to do. So yeah, bear in mind, at first it was slow and like, as James and Celie can both speak from past experience, by the time we got to like the 3rd and 4th chapters of this game, quote unquote, we had a whole streamlined like pattern of handling these bombs in no time flat.
Ooh, yeah.
So, yeah, we're just gonna try another bomb here. I got about.
This screen is for your eyes only. You're not allowed to look at the manual, you cheating bastard.
It's like
So this
Telltale
one-
Games The Walking Dead. Yes, we know this.
So this one introduces a more complicated mechanic, the
Uh-oh.
sequence memory
Oh, boy.
game or whatever.
This ought to be fun.
So again, I tell her go down to memory.
I have a terrible short-term memory, so
Aw.
this
you-
was hard for me.
You and Dory would make the best of friends.
Excuse me.
So this module works in
already
stages. Depending on what's in the display,
That is
it
true.
tells me
We
what
are
to do.
friends.
So display was 4, press the 4th position. Stage 2, the display shows 3, so I push the button in the 1st position. And you do that for 5 stages, and I'll just be showing that in the bottom if anyone's curious. So I guess I'll continue. I guess I'll talk about what's happening here.
Press the 4. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
This bomb is rigged to blow up the Earth in 4 minutes.
Press the button in the
Press
same
1.
position. Yeah, so thank you. And then the stage 5, it's 2, so press the button with the same labels in 2, which was 1 again, I think. Yay.
Yep.
And again, we'll just keep going. These are the exact same symbols, I think, from that last column. So again, she would scroll way back.
One of
up
them
to
is a smiley face with a tongue, I realized.
I know.
It looks like a
Huge smiley
Japanese
face.
hiragana character.
That too. So, all in all, I feel like I don't know. I really do like games like this. It's games like this. It's games like Jackbox TV, like those games we once played in that stream a while ago, Jordy.
Yeah.
I like games where it's like, especially like games you can play online, where it's like a party game where like not everybody has to own the game in order to play it.
You know what I
There's
could...
something fun for other people to play, and like I was able to get even James in on the mix, and he didn't have to spend a cent.
Yeah, I got to play this game for free.
Technically.
And you know what I could go for with this bomb defusal shit? Some good old mood music. Take it away, Mr. Dead Rising Mall music guy.
Is this the Dead Rising Mall music?
Yes.
Interesting.
No. That's my cue for you to put in the mood music.
Oh.
Ah.
I'll find Dead Rising Mall music then. Okay, so I'm gonna check the batteries because.
May I recommend Mall music number 3?
Yeah, I'll find that. Even though there's music being played right now for the video. Moving on. Hall 230. Okay, so. I mean, what is your? I guess from the purpose of now we have to hold the button. Whenever you have to hold the button, the strip on the right of it will glow a certain color, which means I have to release it. In this case, release it when the countdown has a 1 in any position. So I'm going to wait until it says 1 on the clock.
And now you've unlocked the means to fight Luigi.
So let's see. Celie, what would you say? Like, what are your thoughts on having played this from the perspective of the diffuser?
It can be stressful, but you don't have anything like sound effects or music to really keep you on your toes, so you're just kind of like, do this, do that, instead of, do this, do that, and then, but occasionally, we're running out of time, do that.
I know we have had
Yeah,
some bad things in the past.
all you can really do is take the word of the diffuser themselves.
Yeah.
As I just imagine, like, oh god, what is it? It's like, oh damn it, I exploded. Damn it!
We
I wonder if
died.
there's ever been a history where players, the manual readers, try to deceive the bomb diffuser.
I could see that, but that's kind of mean because like that's your only line of actually beating this game. More buttons, 2 of each.
Sounds like a stupid question if you think about it.
So if a button is ever yellow, press and hold it. So then it's blue, which means release it when there's a 4. So I can just do that whenever since it's 4 minutes. But anyway. So, James, what was your experiences? Or how did you feel about playing this game from the diffuser perspective?
Well, for the diffuser perspective, I mean, it definitely kept the commentary going, so I appreciate that much. I mean, it was kind of I was kind of sad that I never got to see the game for myself, even though I totally could have gone back to the the stream settings and just go from there. But yeah, I mean, seeing it for the first time now, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, for how much was this thing again?
Let me look it up right again, because I should say, yes, it is compatible with Steam VR. You can play this with just your normal computer, too. You don't
Steam
have to,
VR.
Yeah, it is compatible with that. Let's see.
Oh, no!
Wrong wire.
I'm sorry, that was my fault.
That was my bad. Okay, there we go. Which, as you notice, we have, in most cases, you get 3 strikes, and on the first strike and the second strike, the bomb starts counting faster.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes is currently $15
Oh.
on Steam. But let's check out G2A.
Yeah.
It's never let me down before. Keep Talking.
Well, I would say it's a little more worth it than, say, Oh, Sir.
This one.
Well, then again, Oh, Sir was only $2, so...
This one on G2A, it's about $12.
Oh, okay,
Not
so it hasn't had that much of a sale on it yet, so I don't know if I really pay that much for it, but I guess it's not a bad deal.
It's a fairly extensive game, and again, the Steam Showcase includes a bunch of mods. You can have bombs with different kinds of modules on them, and not just the symbols like this one is.
It'd probably require a different manual, though.
Yeah, that is true. Unless they also attached it, I would hope that they probably in the Steam workshop they would have a link to their own PDFs of more bomb manuals.
Well, they'd have to, otherwise this game, those mods would be borderline unplayable.
2 minutes, honey. What's the symbols? We were still waiting. I was like, okay, it's the. I think it was the point I was trying to explain to her what the symbol lambda is, because that's
Lambda?
the upper left symbol. That's lambda. That's the. It's a scientific mathematical like symbol, like a variable. It's lambda. That's the upper left symbol. Why am I the one who knows this?
I'm not a genius when it comes to mathematics or science.
Yeah, math and science aren't my strong suit either.
Okay, reverse Z. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, no pressure.
No pressure. It's only the end of the world. It's only the world at stake here.
She's like, okay, I got it.
It's the end
First you
of
do
the
tree,
world as we know it.
Lambda Z HZ thingy.
We don't want.
We did it. We saved the world again.
Ah, good. We didn't have to end up like Planet Zebes again.
Why do we always blow up Zebes? It did nothing.
It did. Yeah, no, it really didn't. I mean, sure, it housed the most dangerous pirates on the face of the galaxy, but at the same time, it wasn't really its own
The planet
fault.
didn't choose to be their stronghold.
Samus didn't choose for it to be her home.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was raised by birds on that one planet.
It's not like extras. Yeah, just a one step up. But yeah, these dudes, I will say, these can get tricky. I think there was one bomb that he only had a minute. These can get very tricky to do.
Spoiler warnings, do you blow up any of the bombs?
I blow up one.
Oh boy. I can only imagine the aftermath.
It's just like, Seely, yes, goodbye.
No!
I was gonna say, why was it so dark?
Like,
I
Seely,
never got a chance to tell him that
the
I'm...
$1 million is hidden underneath the...
I never got a chance... I never got a chance to tell him that I'm pregnant.
Oh my god! You're horrible!
Oh, you come back to life. Honey, I'm pregnant.
Put me back. No.
That's something worth
Detonate.
exploding for, isn't it?
Shush. Let's see. So we need a white button that says detonate. What would we do? I think we just push in it says car, or you check the tags. Because the thing, you have to check the bomb. You could either have.
Oh, so that's the I give up button.
No. I'm saying there are white held. There is a lit indicator that says car, so you would push and hold it. See, that's the thing. You have to be aware of the bomb. Sometimes you have to count how many batteries are on it, what the license number of the bomb says on it. Okay, it's yellow, so
because the license number holds the answer to the answer
Now,
to the.
why would a bomb have batteries on it?
Well, how else is it going to power it up?
Well, can't you just remove the batteries and defuse the bomb that way then?
Well, some bombs may have a trick that says that at any point the power supply is quickly draw, and need to use a capacitor to hold a stored charge, in which case then they could just create an impulse from that capacitated charge and blow it up anyway. I took electronics. It was a horrible class. I hated it, but at least I can say I know that.
Well, that's something any future demolition experts can take into account.
I don't think anyone's ever going to make a bomb like this. It's stupid. So,
Yeah, imagine carrying this as your luggage.
but I mean, another oh yeah, this is a new module, the maze.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
No, not the maze.
It's time to play a rousing game of Snake.
So for this one, you notice there are red circle or green circles. I would tell her where those green circles are using the rows and columns, and she would use those circles to say, okay, that's what the maze layout. Because there is a maze here, I just can't see it. Only Celia or the diffuser would be able to see where the walls of this maze are. And I will give her credit. I did not know this. I thought I was controlling the red triangle. I actually am controlling the white dot, and I'm trying to get to the red triangle.
Oh god, you know what? I would have thought the same thing.
I'm not the red triangle trying to get to the white dot. I'm the white dot.
I take it the red triangle, just if you land on that, that's just an instant game over.
No, that's actually the win. Like, you're trying to get to the red triangle. Those green circles, the green circles are literally just there so I can tell Celia this is where the circles are, and then she can use that as reference to say, okay, if the green circles are there, then as soon as my video catches up to it, because I think we were still talking about it, then this is what the maze must look like. So I'm like, okay. So I thought I was up in the triangle, so I need to go left. Nope. So I was like, oh, okay, crap, my bad. So looking at where we are, I actually have to go down, left, up 1, left 3, then up 1, then left 3, or 2, up 2, and right. Yay.
Yay!
So
That was a close one.
It was a close one. So, thus another bomb has been defused successfully. I think we got enough time for one more bomb before we end it off.
Diffused it is the bomb.
Diffused. So pick up the pace. This one you have to do 3 modules in 3 minutes now. Not 5.
So this is the time you don't have. Chop chop.
So literally we only have 1 minute for each module basically. And yeah, I would say all in all, in terms of modules, buttons and wires are easy. I hate the advanced wires, Celia, the ones that like can have stripes and like be connected to different things. I hate advanced wires because you have like that weird Venn diagram you got to use. I hate the who's on first one with all the words that mean different things, and the Morse code one.
Oh god.
And you can see some of these while we scroll past. Some of these can get really like bleh. Like, so that's why sometimes you need multiple people, not just one diffuser. But
well, worth the $15.
I've had fun with this game. Actually, I've genuinely just had fun with this game, though. So nothing applies. So let's just hold it. Okay, let's see what we got. Red. So wait until there's a 1 in the position. Wait for it.
10 seconds later.
Come on. Got it. Okay. And then we had to do these 2. And yeah, we had to do 2 memory sequences in 2 minutes. It's. I don't like this one just because it's because the other thing is that usually when I defuse these bombs, I have a piece of paper so I can quickly write down where, like, what button and where position I pushed it in, so I can remember. Otherwise, I forget because it'll throw you a loop. It won't just say, okay, press 1, press 4. It'll be like press the button in the same position that you pushed in this step, and/or even though you're noticing that they keep randomizing where the numbers are, so it's not just in order from 1 to 4. It'll then like, okay, press the button in the same label. So it's like, well, the label 3 was in position 2, but position 1 was label 4. It's like,
All things considered, even though they really urge you to do this as a multiplayer game, it does seem like that kind of game you could probably still get plenty of mileage if you do a single player run. You just have to have another means of looking at the manual.
I mean, especially with the memory thing again. Like, I guess I can say like, for the most part, with some of them, it's not like the manual is just giving you the answer for every bomb. You still have to use cognitive skills to figure out what.
Yeah, you got to still got to use your own wits.
So I mean, I can agree with you there that there is still some aspect that you can have some fun with this when you're playing by yourself. Another thing I was going to say is what I like is this game randomizes the bombs. Like, so you may not get the same module each time, so there is some replayability there.
1 minute left.
At this point, I was starting to panic.
Messed that one up. The music is faster.
Is this the bomb that explodes?
This is probably
Logan,
this would probably be the perfect point for some Trauma Center music.
No, I'm not playing Trauma Center music. Screw that. Turn it off.
Okay.
I hear a lot of violence crescendoing.
Yes, that means every sailor
The
knows
fate
that
of the
means
world
death.
is at stake.
Press 4 was like, I forgot which one it was.
I forgot what 4 is.
I don't do it.
Uh-oh.
I'm done. I'm just freaking out at this point.
honey.
It's like,
Goodbye, cruel world.
Hurry,
dude,
throw her to the sewers.
Dude, I'm about to die.
Honey, hold me. I'll die with you. Boom.
Ow.
Well, couldn't do it.
You lived a good life,
It
Logan.
exploded.
Exploded.
0 seconds remaining.
Cause of explosion.
Time running
Time
out.
running out.
Because, yeah, you can either blow up by doing too many bad moves, you can blow up from time running out, a number of things.
In a way that it actually is rather realistic. You wouldn't be seeing a whole bright flash. You'd probably just be...
Yeah, just because instantly just shut off.
Go to black because your eyes probably exploded.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So, I'll just let the credits roll and say, like, yeah. So that there was a little look at I did with Zeli's help. Thank you very much. Keep talking and nobody explodes. In terms of a party game, I do think this is a very... Again, I like the idea of what this game is presenting with the idea of, like, you know... Maybe asymmetrical in the sense of not everyone has to pay money to have fun and enjoy the game with the person. Same with the Jackbox games like Drawful and things where, you know, those games not everyone has to own the game itself to play it. I like that.
Sounds nice.
So, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed this little bit that we took in of the look at. I was Lucky Jack 20.
I was Highland Princess Lita, also his girlfriend helper.
I was Jordan the Cat 11.
And I'm just here waiting for the Bomberman game to come out.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Till next time,
Later,
everybody.
Gator.